2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and Davis in at the forward positions. Caldwell Pope out there with LeBron James, and it's Howard in at the 5. And for Denver, at the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Free throw good, LeBron.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
He's off on the second.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Davis. James against Harris. Over Harris. Good on the 13-footer.
How smart is LeBron James right there? Just amazing, knowing when to drive, when to stop, and when to pop.
Caldwell Pope against Harris. To the right side. Now here's Murray. D right on him.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Now here's LeBron. And Green now, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Gary Harris.
And LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
Denver making a switch here. Craig's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Millsap passes to Murray, and the basket is good.
Well, you overreact to Paul Millsap. Good job of him staying patient and then finding one of his open teammates.
James looking it over. LeBron is doubled. Dishes it to Davis. Unloads from 9. Offensive rebound. James finds Caldwell Pope. LeBron with it. Now defended by Jokic. Yep, that one goes in there. James has got 7.
When covered, LeBron James is one of the best shot makers in the history of the league, especially when he gets that close.
And stolen by James. Here's Howard. Jokic with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Murray. Off target with the open look.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Murray. Back to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Craig passes to Murray. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here's Jokic following the basket by Anthony Davis. Millsap misses. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Davis. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. A second chance effort. Millsap kicks to Craig. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Murray. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Murray's got 8 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Bradley passes to Rondo. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Just awesome aggressiveness by Davis there to force the issue on that shot.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Davis.
As good as AD already is, to think that there's still upside to his game, it's really remarkable. Athletic, talented, and continues to work hard to maximize his talents.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Morris kicks to Porter, and there's the pass to Craig. And the dunk by Grant.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
And here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Bradley. Plumlee with some nice D.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Rondo, and Grant sends it back.
Grant's got some hurts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Lakers trail by 5. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Morris against Rondo. Morris looking over the floor. Shoots from 14. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. For the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Morris. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee is out there with Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the two-guard spot. Timeout called the Lakers. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Will Barton, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron in for Avery Bradley. Denver leading by 6. Morris inside, covered by LeBron. It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And the first one drops. And Morris drops them both. LeBron with it. Passes it to Caruso. Back to James. And stolen by Barton. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. And Morris throws it down.
And some nice instincts shown on the defensive end from Barton to get that one started. Comes away with the steal thanks to that effort. You think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons. Actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver. Boy, that jump-started everything.
Free throw good, LeBron. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding, a tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out on a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Rejected by Harris.
Well, good reflexes there as Harris wasn't going to let that one go by.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Grant against Davis. Puts it up from 7. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
Morris with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Plumlee. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Caruso, the pass to Howard. Over Plumlee. Feeds it to Davis. Sinks that one from the post. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the aggressiveness from AD there. Not a lot of hesitation and good at finding a shot there on the inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. For the Nuggets, Jokic is checked in, and Paul Millsap subbed in for Jeremy Grant. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. Basket good.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Howard with it, now guarded by Barton. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Double by Howard. Harris outside. Over Caldwell Pope. The Lakers with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Rondo. Murray against Rondo. Murray, good. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Kuzma, and the shot goes down.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Now, here's Jokic. The shot misses. Great D that time from Howard. Down low. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
1:52 left in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Rondo with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one falls. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
Martin passes to Murray. 1:25 left here in the second. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Harris. Jokic has got his second basket of the game. And the Lakers call time here. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Torrey Craig comes in for Gary Harris. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Danny Green. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The drive by James, count it, good. LeBron's got 11 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Millsap. 46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Surprising quickness. Murray burying his head down and just sprinting to the rack.
LeBron is doubled. Here's Davis, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Denver. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And that one falls for Davis.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Murray. He's got 14. Porter passes to Murray. And it's Grant in the corner. And the 3 off target. Kuzma, left side. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball. And they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end. And I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 8 points and 3 assists. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, I have to point to their efficiency on the offensive end as a key to it. The way they've been moving the ball and finding the open man, that's been super impressive. They don't need to change a thing, Ernie. At this point, just keep playing smart basketball.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Anytime you're giving up a field goal percentage in the 60s, it's not pretty. Looks like hitting. Their D has been all over the place, not in a good way. Somebody needs to come out second half and be a leader. Get them pumped up.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A two-point game. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Harris outside. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And the first one at the line is good.
There are times when you tune in and you watch Gary Harris play and you say, that guy is an offensive juggernaut at times. And the one thing that he struggled with is health. And so we're all wishing for an 82-game season out of one Gary Harris.
And Harris drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. James against Harris. Pass to Caldwell Pope. James outside, 6 to shoot, and he makes good on the layup. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
In the corner, it's Harris. And it's Jokic in the corner. Over Howard. And it's Jokic missing. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Howard dishes to Davis. Knocks it loose. In the corner, Murray with it. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Barton. Barton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing 2-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser because I believe he did a search for lock picks because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Monte Morris comes in for Murray. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Avery Bradley in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The basket counts and 1. Will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. The Nuggets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Davis. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. The Nuggets leading by 5. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Rondo against Morris. To the middle. Here's Barton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Get a feeling like that play was designed for Will Barton to get contact and get himself to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Barton. Lakers trail by 7. Now here's Rondo. Here is McGee. Now the pass to Davis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Passes to Millsap. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. Make a heck of a volleyball player.
A different look for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Will Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Denver calls timeout. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here is Porter. He's got 7. Craig kicks to Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Craig, guarded by Bradley. Craig can't get it to go. Here's Kuzma. Howard trying to free himself up. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kuzma.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Porter looking it over. Over to the left wing. Plumlee finds Porter. Here's Craig. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Come on. But they get it back. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's LeBron hammering it in.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And Denver has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Up top, Morris. Covered by LeBron. And stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Bradley with the ball. Guarded now by Morris.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here is Morris. 6 points for him. Craig, good.
That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Timeout called the Lakers. For the Nuggets, Jokic is checked in, and Murray's subbed in for Monte Morris. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Caruso. Here is McGee. Over Jokic. And it's off the back rim. No good. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Porter with it. Now Smith defending. It's stolen by Smith. It's LeBron. Oh!
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray outside. The feed now to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 9.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
James against Grant. Pass to Bradley. Murray with the defensive effort.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Denver on top, up 4. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Lakers 5 right now. Markieff Morris is out there with Green. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Caruso. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
And coaches and opposition knows that Barton loves to run in the open court. You can see why with the basket on the other end there.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. And the layup falls.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Feeds it to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, you got to watch out when Barton leaves the floor, throwing the hammer down there.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Caruso. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Millsap's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Rondo's checked in.
And the playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a 2-possession affair.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Rondo with the steal. And they're running. Here's Caruso. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Sometimes Rondo's a step ahead of everybody. Even the coaching staff is especially on defense when he swipes the ball away like that.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The pass to Jokic. To the paint, here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Rondo against Murray. On the wing, Green. He kicks it to McGee. Passes it to Rondo. And they double up Rondo for Murray. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Martin left side. Drills it from outside. And now a 6-point Nugget lead.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Timeout called the Lakers. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. And so here's Denver, following the bucket by the Lakers. Jokic passes to Millsap. Murray with it, covered by LeBron. Rocket 6. Now Howard. And here's Smith. LeBron James on the wing. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Murray, the pass to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's James. And James throws it down.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Harris outside. To the wing right side. And stolen by James. And they double up James. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Can't connect from short range. Denver leading by 4. Murray, the pass to Harris. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Barton, no luck. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Murray with the bounce pass. And that one is good. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Jamal Murray.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. And they double up James. Shoots over Barton. No good from LeBron. Denver leading by 4 to the inside. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Harris.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray surveying the D. Down low. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Here's LeBron. Yes!
And Howard doing a great job showing his ability to score in a critical situation.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Pass to Jokic. Money!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 5. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
There's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is. Rondo has some big game mentality and comes through in a big way.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some. And what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open. But some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in. And that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.